Hooey.
Chopper at your disposal.
Something's wrong.
15 seconds left. Then we go.
Huh.
What the fuck?
I just gained 15.
Wow, really?
Wow.
Okay, just steal my shit.
What you mean?
Huh.
Why would you?
Am I?
I'm showing him out.
Alright, wait, what is going on with this damn...
Really, dude? You're just gonna take my shit from extraction? That's
Huh?
cool, I guess.
That's the life of P2, bro. That's who he is. And you know what's crazy? He does it out of love.
I love you. I care for you.
Instead of being simple, right? Instead of just saying, okay, let's share this item here, he'll kill you.
I need this.
And he doesn't need it.
I need everything right now. You don't know how desperate I am right now for everything. Desperation. I need it. It's mine now.
Wow.
You
I
can
just got
1v1 me for it
15K
though.
damn.
I'll 1v1 you. Come on, where you at?
I'm hiding.
Oh. I want to
You know how
take
this
this
works?
online.
I'm in hiding now.
I know where you are. I know where you are. I can see you up out.
No one can see me. Oh wait, we're in a clan together. Maybe you can see me.
Agent is now in your group.
Perhaps you can see
You
me.
are no longer in a group.
Oh no, Poncho just fucking joined on me and left.
Extraction called for.
Fuck. I don't even have teammates in my own clan.
What you looking for, crazy?
Promoted to group leader.
Well, I had some stuff that I wanted to extract, but you know, someone.
Another agent
Things
is
happen.
in your group.
He had an accident, he tripped.
I'm extracting, if anyone wants to.
Go. I'll help him
Hero
out.
almost at extraction zone.
Help me out. Yeah, that's crazy, yo. This fucking gun hits 15k damage. Wait, what? Ah,
15 seconds left.
I get it.
Yeah, everybody keeps only picking up the good stuff now, so it makes it really easy.
Another agent is now in your group.
It's like the good old days in Division. I don't even have to sort. Hey, yo.
Yo, yo.
I didn't see you guys in there again. I guess everybody split.
Yeah, you ran us out, bro.
No! Ah! We extracted and stuff. We were trying to see if you guys were still around. I thought for sure we were gonna have one more round.
You guys want one more round? We can try. to
No,
pull up
no, I'm going to bed. Burglar's going to bed, and I'm calling it a night myself.
I mean, I'm saying I could just we can try to show up, you know.
I know, I got smashed
Yeah.
twice in a row, and I was like, I lost track of him. So then I tried calling a rope. Extracted some stuff. Burglar got another pestilence out, so there's more materials.
Oh,
Well,
nice.
they are going to be
Yeah,
buffing that thing, so it might be worth hanging on to one or two of them to see what the rolls turn out
yeah, I
to be.
got one. Yep, I got one. I was waiting for them to do that. It was a matter of time before they did that. For sure, for sure. All right, so I found something out, bro.
Yeah.
Uh, the skill cooldowns.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so skill power doesn't matter as long as you get them on your skill for your mods. So
Right.
skill power goes hand in hand with mods. So it's not like if I get a 3,000 skill power, ain't my heals gonna go higher
Right.
every time I go skill power high. It doesn't matter. It
Oh,
just matters about the mods I have on the skill power.
right. So the only thing matters is unlocking what skill mods you have.
You basically, and
Yeah,
that's what I
so
just
that's
found
what I'm
out.
saying. Like some mods where I need to get that type of skill power to unlock them because
Yeah,
I wasn't unlocking anything at 1800 or at 2100. Like I had to be at like 25, 26, 28 to unlock
yeah.
mine.
Like, see, all mines right now are like right now because I'm at 1800,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't need to go higher than 1800 just to unlock. It's there.
Yeah.
For me. That's good, I guess. I was gonna say corny, but I thought that the skill. But are they changing that?
I think
Probably
they
not.
should.
No,
It
they're,
makes
They
it's
aren't
it makes
doing
it
shit.
hard for it
I
makes it
don't.
hard for people to build within that and just like cheese the hell out of a skill build.
Well, you could cheese with it because if it's just me specking into what I need, I can still cheese now. You
Well,
just
see,
made
that's
me
some
like I'm about to
you know
cheese in a second.
you know that, but who's gonna actually take the time to sit up here and try and like really figure that out? You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy, bro. They gotta fix that. Cause now I could just go with instead of skill power, empowered, I can just do skill duration. I mean skill cooldown. And I can just stack to 100 skill cooldown with 1800 skill power with still crazy health. Like it's just about what my roles are now, and that's what I mean. Hey man, I'll take it. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, like, that's crazy. Like, you just
yeah.
gave me a freebie, kind of.
It's just a
In a
different way of
sense, you
doing
gave me a
skill
freebie.
power now.
I mean, okay, I'll take it. And you don't understand, Peter. Like, you know how easy it is for me to do this now. Like,
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. I didn't understand why I didn't see more skill power builds because of how stupid easy it was to make your skills absurdly powerful. But it was also the fact that the mods, it's hard
uh-huh.
to come by the specifics, I guess. Like, because you have to farm anywhere from 2 to 3 different mods and get them around the same level, and then they all have to be what you want them to be. Because there's variations within that level. So I can
Right.
understand that there's, like, the odds of you getting what you want. It's like,
Are low.
yeah, so that's probably why these skill builds are they're few and far between.
Well,
Because,
I mean, I'm gonna make an easy one.
yeah,
Because I don't know if do you have the slot available?
The what?
The FX slot, the circle slot.
I think you have
Because
to if they are available, I think you have to purchase them. Like you actually have to go about buying one. Like that's just the FX thing is just a sound effect, isn't it?
I have
I don't
no
know.
idea.
Yeah, FX.
Right.
It's a sound effect. It's like if you wanted like it to make a bell sound when it shot
Oh,
or a
okay. So
fart
that's what that
noise.
was. Because I was wondering, I was like, what the hell? What the hell is this slot?
Yeah, it's just like it's like having a skin for sound.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Yeah, this is not a problem for me. Like,
No, In fact,
I
it probably
didn't know it was
simplifies
that
skill
simple.
power. Yep.
Yeah, I'll take it. I mean, I don't mind. I'm not gonna report this to the devs or anything. I'm just saying, like,
There ain't nothing to report. They built it that way.
had I known, yeah, exactly. That's crazy. Like, had I known it was this simple, like, okay, no, I'll take it.
Well, you got time now. Plus,
I'll
things are
take it.
changing in the near future, so just get some work in with it, get a feel for it, and then when things drop, roll with it.
Yeah, dude. Like, my secret mines are gonna come back every 65 seconds now.
Yep.
Cause I just added
Yeah.
skill
Yeah,
duration.
I had mine back every
That's crazy.
28 seconds.
But
Yeah.
it still does the same exact effect on the heal. That's what I'm saying. That's what got me weirded out. I'm like, wait, is this supposed to be right? But then you know how like sometimes like these things are a little bit glitched out,
Mm-hmm.
where it's like, okay, it's you don't know if it's working
Right.
or what. But like right now, my chem launcher is going to be shooting at a great amount of heal just to wait. My heal is at 1700. Okay, so the extra heal I need 1700. And then for the cooldown, I need 1200, which I already have. So I need 2000 more, 200 more skill power in order to unlock that, which is nothing. And I can get that from one of the mods or something, you know?
Yeah, you could
That's
just
crazy.
have a mod that gives you 200 off of the.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not complicated at all, bro. I mean, damn. Shit. Just give us a freebie, why don't you, right?
So it is. Currently, anyways. Unless somebody starts complaining about it.
I mean, I'm not. I definitely ain't about this. But I'm that's why, yeah, you're right. Why aren't skill builds? Why is that the case? Like,
Because
Time to kill.
Everybody wants to be lazy, and they wants to use the I'm gonna shoot you with the quick and easy build.
Well, what's easier to do? Like, what's the
skill
what?
power.
No. What is the most efficient way
not
to
in this
killing
one.
somebody? What is the
What?
most straightforward road to me
Shooting.
getting
Yeah,
you
of
down?
course,
It's a
shooting.
one-hit kill with a sniper or a
Yeah.
like the 4 shots with a SMG. Like that's the straight up easiest route you can go. A skill takes a setup. A skill takes thinking. It takes planning ahead. Nobody wants to go through all that effort. They just want their attributes and they want to just run out there and face take somebody. And that's just the way it is right now. Which is why they're going to be adjusting the PvP damage. It's going to go from 70 to like 40. They're going to essentially double the time to kill, which is, it's going to hardly affect anything.
Is that good?
I don't. I look. If it takes 4 shots to kill someone now, it's gonna take 7. Like,
Pretty
is
much.
that really gonna change much?
No.
If anything,
Not at
it's
all.
gonna make the other builds that do less damage worse, and they're gonna be
Yeah.
less competitive against those things.
Yeah.
You're gonna
So
lean
they-
harder on
they
those
kinda
DPS
fucked it
builds.
up already then. I
Yeah,
mean,
well,
That's
who
gonna make me
knows?
tanky. That's gonna make me.
yeah, the things that they're nerfing, like that's, and they're nerfing things. That's what makes it worse.
Well, the thing is, I don't think people are going to be able to deal those kinds of damages anymore either. Because again, they're going after those builds that do those kinds of damages, like those vector builds. You're not going to be able to mix up Berserk and a few of those other talents to 4-hit people with a vector. It's not going to be plausible anymore. You're gonna have to You're gonna have to try a little harder. And if you are going to make that happen, you're going to go 11 deep in the red, and you're going to be as
Right.
glassy as all hell. And somebody can just breathe on you and you explode. So
Right.
you gotta. They're
I mean,
trying
I
to
get
push
it, and
people.
I'm not against the
Yeah.
system. I'm just saying this is crazy. Like,
Well, and on top of things, they're trying to change the way people look at how they build and how they play because they're changing the hip fire. They're making it even harder than in the first game. How it was halved. Now it is a full 0% on hip fire for that crit chance. So you gotta be going weapon damage. We're talking about tank builds only benefiting from the hip fire, really. Because they have low red, so they're obviously going to be going for weapon damage instead of crits. Whereas a crit build, they're going to want to scope down, bite down on people with the scope and get that crit in. Because a hip fire ain't going to get you nothing because you got 0%. So.
Yeah. So I made the build. I made a build that basically was trying to. I was trying to get as much crit. I mean, skill power as possible. But it's like now I'm just like more
Well,
tanky.
now you know how to optimize your skill power if they ever put something that big in the game, right?
Yeah.
If you ever come across some stupid high epic fucking skill mod, I guess that's how you do it. But until then, you really you can pull it back a little bit. I think 2,300, 2,500 is the
Even that
highest
is
I
too
normally
much,
see.
bro. The mods I have, I don't even need that much. And
Yeah.
I was getting a decent heal.
I'm just
I
saying,
didn't
those are
even
the
need that
ones that
much.
I've seen. Like, let me look at mine real quick. The ones I have on me right now, like, I know I've seen upwards to like 260 or 200 and 2,600, whatever the numbers English. Yeah, I've got a coil on Pulse that's 2.6K.
Mm.
One and
You
another
said
one
on
that's
Saturday?
2.9, like almost 3K on a turret.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, yeah. So there are some that reach up there. They reach up high. Another one, 2.9 on a hive, and their cooldown reduction. Like you remember how you talking about how much you valued cooldown reduction? A lot of the cooldown reduction ones, the heavy hitter ones,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
those are the high output skill power ones. If you are going deep into skill power, you are the guy who benefits from that. 26.6% damage on a hive, 2.7k skill power. Like,
It's crazy.
yeah. 2.9 on the chem for a 60% ensnare health. If you want to root them in place and make sure they're not escaping, there you go.
Yeah, but you gotta shit it right on them, though.
Well, I mean, you can widen
That's like,
the radius on it.
yeah.
That's another thing you can do for the chem launcher. You can expand the radius.
I want to see that being used a lot too.
I want to use that thing. I enjoyed that chem launcher. You can get an ammo clip for it. You expand the radius and improve that ensnare health. I'm all about it. And then I'll use that other thing that gives me cooldown from kills behind cover. Get that stuff back quickly enough. That's fine by me. I'm all right. We'll make that work.
Yeah, this is simple and easy. All right, I'm gonna tackle this.
Yeah, make that work.
It's just really simple. Like,
Oh,
that's crazy.
and here you go. You wanted those heals? Chem launcher, pneumatic slot, chem launcher. It's pharmacokinetic enhancer and cell penetrating peptide are
That's what it's called.
the two that I have. One of them's for the agitator slot, one is for the pneumatic slot. They both improve healing, so I could improve my healing by 103%. But I need to have 2.5k and 2.7k for my skill power.
And I'm also looking at how important is health right now.
How is it? Are people using AKs again, or assault rifles?
No, not yet.
Because assault
I would
rifles are
assume
really
not
the only
until
threat to
after.
health right now.
Yeah, I would say not until after the patches are.
Because that's really the only thing that burns health badly. I mean, you have out of cover damage from LMGs, but that's all around threat. That's not really. I think the specific threat is when you're getting these people running into you with those AKs again, and the G36s and the what have yous.
Alright, this is gonna be simple tomorrow. Alright. Appreciate the input
Yeah.
and the information, y'all.
gonna
I'm
be
just
fun.
going to shut it down. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, but it's the way it is now is just like blah. You guys didn't try.
Well, I,
I mean,
I
you would have made the game more interesting if you added that type of skill power damage. Where if you have high skill power, you spec into skill power, you would have the damage instead of looking for mods that will give you crazy amount of damage, if not lower it. I get it, but you're kind of like putting everybody in a box. That's the control I'm talking about. Like for players to find as much damage as they want to find, they can spec into damage as much as they want. But you're telling me that skill doesn't matter. It's your RNG that matters for your skill power, and that to me is not fair. Because I feel like if you're gonna do that with just let me be free with my skill power. Sweetie, go upstairs.
well, let me tell you about just the dark zone we were just in. Every boss that we killed dropped a mod. They dropped a mod
Yeah,
and they dropped a gear piece. They're giving you these
always.
mods. They're
They
giving them to
always
you.
drop the mods. I get them. I get them. They
You gotta
I
make that
collect.
choice. You gotta be, am I gonna pick up the mod or am I picking up the gear or am I picking up both? And a lot of people are opting to pick up the gear right now. They don't value these mods. They need to
Oh, I
value
value
these
it.
mods. And you
I
see
value it.
why
I'm
these
here
value
for it.
these mods. You got 100
Me and these mods are
slots.
one.
And
That's another reason why I was telling you to create a character because I had shit. The first day I had over 100 mods because I was just picking them up.
and each character has 100 mod slots. You
Yeah,
have a bag that has 100. Stuff them. It's like Christmas. Get it in there. It's like Halloween. It's like candy. And
that is
also,
something
you got
else,
to
man.
remember that it's not all about getting the biggest one because certain builds, you can tell just by the specialized mods that you got. Some of them only have. I'm looking at the graphene battery from the sharpshooter, 729.
Mm-hmm.
There are builds where you're only gonna have 4 tops as your skill power inputs,
Okay.
maybe, because some of them might be cooldown reduction. And the idea is it's going to be a mixed build. It's going to be a hybrid build. But you're still going to want your skills to not be just basic because they don't have to be. They can be better than just the default garbage you have.
Yeah.
14.5 duration from the sharpshooter on the drone. And that's what I was pulsing with. And that's just with 729. That's like what, 2 rolls of skill power?
Yeah.
I mean, so now you got to think about levels of skill power. So you got 1,000, 1,000 and a half, 2,000,
Mm-hmm.
2,000 and a half. Try and like get different ranges. That's why you have 100 slots.
That's why the guy on my stream was like, get the get purple mods because not only do they give more, but it's less requirement, and you can just spec everywhere else. So he's like, go skill power 700 and get skill cooldown reduction instead of skill power, and you're fucking savage. I
Yeah.
just might have figured out another freaking meta.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is there's as much variety in the high ends as there is where you just mentioned in the purples. But I don't know. They might be right the way they because it's been proven in the past that you can use blues and purples in the previous game and in this game. I
Yeah, this is
imagine there's going to
different.
be reasons to go back. So the viability of those is likely. So but you can just
AKA Mather says he's sadly that the devs forcing players to hit NDZ. I was shocked. What do you mean? You mean like to farm? Okay, yeah.
uh,
Yeah, they're doing that, man. They're doing that so we won't be so divided. We already got divided DCs, man. I mean, how much more divided do you want to be? You now have 4 or 5 places to leave everybody alone and nobody bothers you. Is that fair?
Well, and I wouldn't say force either. Is 515 really that far off from 500? And also, when you modify
For the
your
drops,
gear,
it's
doesn't
not.
it
But those
go to
drops,
like
I can.
511, like close to 515 anyways?
Yeah, but those drops though, dude, it's something different. Like the change
Admittedly.
in that. Yeah, the
People
change
who
in
are
that is just like
adventurous enough, like it's not that drastic a difference where it's gonna break the game for people who don't choose to do
oh,
it.
for sure not. No, for sure, for sure.
But for those who are gonna be like, but I need it, they're gonna go in there and gonna try,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be worth the experience. There are experiences in the dark zone, crazy one speed, that you'd only get to experience in the dark zone. That's the only
Huh?
that's the only way to experience
I think he's
them.
referring to
That's
your
the only
encounters.
place to
Oh,
experience them.
That
It's the only
yeah.
place. There aren't many games where people can do things like that to each other,
At
or to
all.
meet random people and team up and help each other, or to do. There's so many things in the dark zone people don't get to experience because of either what they see online from some of these content creators, where there's just a bunch of bro dudes doing bro dude things up against the doors in the ODZ, and or maybe they have Marco's style being very sad, or they have, whatever, they're seeing things and they're not being excited about it. Give them a reason to go in there. Give them gear to farm. Give them a reason to farm. The PvE dudes will go in. They'll try it. PvP
Hmm.
dudes, they're giving them the manhunt mechanic in the ODZ, right? They're giving them that, so they'll get off the door maybe. I highly doubt it, because didn't we have the manhunt mechanic in the first game, and didn't most PvP happen on the spawns anyways on the checkpoints?
Not as
Besides the
much.
point.
Not as much, but it was
right,
definitely
not
there.
But
as much. You should just give
but
us stuff like DZ exclusive gear sets and more DZ exclusive exotics, shit
or
like that.
maybe an actual PvP mode that's competitive with ranks and shit. That might be nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, ranking system
Point
instead of this
definitely.
being, though, they're making the attempt to bridge the divide between PvP players and PvE players by telling them, yes, the DZ is a PvEVP place. No one is happy. None of you get what you want, but you will get something that is different and unique that you will
Another
value
agent is now in
differently.
your group.
It's different.
What up, Tactical?
PvP dudes, it's not what you want exactly, because it's not the endless waves of PvP that you want, and it's not fair, and it's not true. And
I'm
PvE
happy with
dudes,
it.
you're
I'm happy with
exposed
it.
to PvP while you're trying to farm for the best gear. I'm sorry, but that's just the way this shit goes. And you got to come together and learn how to. You got to gain those skills that are unique to the DZ. Both sides. PvP dudes deal with the NPCs that shoot them in the back with tasers. PvE dudes got to fight players every once in a while. Right?
If ever.
That's how it goes. But that's what but Mr. Meme, if the gear was in here, it wouldn't just be us fighting each other. There would
Yeah,
actually be people in here.
true.
It's happening. Give it a chance. We got time yet.
That is true.
We got time. I
I
believe
want
in
to
the
hear.
devs. Terry did nothing wrong. 1.8.3 was the best patch we ever had. Thank you for coming. I have to go to bed. Subscribe, like, follow Mr. Me. My rant is
All
done.
right,
I'm
bro.
sorry. I got a little stoked.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
man,
Can't lie.
man was acting like he was trying to
I
preach
got
to
on
the
my
choir or something.
soapbox. Okay, I got.
You're good.
I'm
You're
sorry.
good. You're good.
All right, I'm gonna go to
That's
bed
crazy,
now.
man.
I'm
All right,
tired.
bro.
I want to remind each and every one of you to lie, cheat, and steal, because somebody has to win. And it should be you.
Me.
Yeah,
Thanks for
one person left.
watching.
Get out of here.
P2H out.
Out. Out.
Ciao, schmucks. Truer words have never been said.